Did you know that a 71-year-old man suddenly passed away in his sleep last night? His family was in shock because just the day before he was healthy, living his life as usual, showing no signs of any serious health problems. It was an ordinary evening, but the next morning he never woke up again. What happened? Is there a way to prevent such a heartbreaking situation? The truth is, after the age of 70, certain bedtime habits can silently pose a danger to health. Habits that few people realize. These seemingly harmless habits can increase the risk of stroke, heart attack, and even sudden death during sleep. And the most frightening part is that most people do not recognize they are making these mistakes. In this video, we will delve into 4 habits that seem normal but can actually threaten the health and longevity of those over 70. Some of these may surprise you, and there are habits you may have maintained for years without realizing that they can accumulate risks over time. Stay tuned until the end of the video, because the final habit is a common mistake that most elderly people unknowingly make every night, putting them in serious danger. You will also learn what to do to improve sleep quality, protect your health, and wake up each morning feeling healthier and more energized. Now, let's begin. First habit: eating too much at night. After the age of 70, many bedtime habits that seem harmless can actually negatively impact health. One of these is eating too much in the evening or eating right before bedtime. You may have maintained this habit for years without any issues, but over time the body changes. The digestive system becomes less efficient, metabolism slows down, and what you eat at night can directly affect sleep, heart health, and even increase the risk of serious complications during the night. When you were younger, you could have a late dinner or even a midnight snack and still sleep soundly. But as you age, your body takes longer to digest food, especially meals high in fat or carbohydrates. When you eat a large meal just before sleeping, instead of focusing energy on rest and recovery, your body is forced to concentrate on digestion. This means the stomach must produce more acid, the small and large intestines must keep working, and the heart rate remains elevated. All these factors can cause shallow sleep, frequent nighttime awakenings, and more importantly, increase the risk of cardiovascular issues. Many people have the habit of eating late at night without knowing that this can cause acid reflux, one of the most common problems in the elderly. When you lie down right after eating, the stomach struggles to keep acid in place, leading to acid reflux into the esophagus. As a result, you may wake up in the middle of the night with heartburn, discomfort, a dry cough, or even choking. If this happens frequently, it can lead to chronic acid reflux, GERD, which weakens the esophageal sphincter, increasing the risk of aspiration pneumonia, a particularly dangerous condition in older adults, as it can cause lung infections, respiratory failure, and even be life-threatening. Not only does eating late affect digestion, but it also disrupts blood sugar levels. If you have diabetes or are at risk, eating too late can cause blood sugar spikes while you sleep, making it harder for your body to regulate and increasing the risk of heart disease. Studies have shown that elderly people who frequently eat late at night have a higher risk of metabolic disorders, increasing their chances of developing heart disease and high blood pressure. The simplest solution to avoid these harmful effects is to finish your last meal at least 3 to 4 hours before bedtime. This allows the body enough time to digest food before you lie down, minimizing the risk of acid reflux and ensuring that your circadian rhythm functions properly. If you feel hungry in the evening, instead of eating a large meal, choose lighter and more easily digestible foods. A small handful of nuts like almonds or walnuts can provide healthy fats without causing bloating. A small piece of fruit helps with digestion and provides essential nutrients. A warm cup of herbal tea is also an ideal choice to soothe the stomach and help the body relax before sleep. Your body no longer functions the way it used to, so even small changes like adjusting your meal timing can make a big difference. A minor habit, when adjusted correctly, can help you sleep better, reduce disease risks, and wake up every morning feeling refreshed and full of energy. Second habit: drinking too much water before bed. After the age of 70, sleep becomes more important than ever. However, Not everyone realizes that seemingly small habits can have negative effects on health, especially the habit of drinking too much water before bed. While staying hydrated is essential for maintaining bodily functions, consuming too much liquid in the evening can disrupt sleep, increase the risk of falls, and even affect memory over time. As we age, bladder function gradually declines. The bladder loses flexibility, the sphincter muscles weaken, and it becomes more difficult to retain urine for long periods. At the same time, the kidneys continue to filter water even at night, and the body becomes more sensitive to even small amounts of liquid. If you drink a large glass of water, tea, or juice right before bedtime, you are more likely to wake up multiple times during the night to urinate. This is not just an inconvenience, but also a potential hazard you may not have considered. Imagine this. You are sleeping soundly when the urge to urinate suddenly wakes you up. You try to get out of bed quickly to go to the bathroom, but your body has not yet fully adjusted. Your blood pressure drops suddenly as you stand up, causing a condition known as orthostatic hypotension, a common issue in older adults that can make you feel dizzy, lightheaded, or even faint on the spot. This is one of the leading causes of nighttime falls, which can result in fractures, head injuries, and even more severe complications. Beyond the risk of falls, waking up multiple times at night to urinate, also known as nocturia, can completely disrupt the sleep cycle. Each time you wake up, turn on the light, and move out of bed, your brain is tricked into thinking that it is morning, disrupting the production of melatonin, the hormone that helps you enter deep sleep. This makes it harder to fall back asleep, leading to fragmented, shallow sleep that leaves you feeling exhausted the next morning. Additionally, poor sleep quality over time can impact memory and cognitive function, even increasing the risk of developing dementia. Studies show that older adults who frequently experience sleep disruptions due to nocturia experience cognitive decline at a faster rate compared to those who get uninterrupted sleep. This does not mean that you should stop drinking water entirely. Rather, the key is to adjust your drinking habits. Instead of consuming large amounts of water in the evening, try to stay well hydrated throughout the day and gradually reduce your fluid intake from late afternoon onwards. If you feel thirsty in the evening, sip small amounts of water instead of drinking a full glass to minimize the urge to urinate at night. Apart from drinking water, be mindful of high water content foods you consume in the evening. Soups, juicy fruits like watermelon, oranges, and cucumbers can contribute to increased fluid retention, making you more likely to wake up to urinate. Additionally, coffee and tea contain caffeine, which has a diuretic effect, causing your body to excrete fluids more quickly and worsening nocturia. If possible, avoid consuming these beverages in the late afternoon to minimize their impact on sleep. With just a few small adjustments to your daily routine, you can significantly improve sleep quality, reduce the risk of falls, and protect your overall health. A good night's sleep not only helps you stay alert during the day, but also supports your immune system, heart health, and memory, helping you maintain long-term well-being. If you found this information helpful, stay tuned for the next section, because the next habit might be something you unknowingly do every night without realizing its potential risks. Third habit, sleeping in the wrong position. Sleep is not just a time for the body to rest. It is also when organs recover and regenerate energy. However, after the age of 70, some seemingly harmless sleeping habits can silently cause serious health issues, one of them being sleeping in the wrong position. Many people don't pay attention to how they sleep as long as they feel comfortable, but in reality, an improper sleeping position can affect breathing, blood circulation, and even increase the risk of heart failure or stroke. As we age, our bodies go through significant changes. Muscle tone weakens, lung function declines, and blood circulation is no longer as efficient as before. Sleeping in the wrong position for many hours can partially block the airway, reduce oxygen supply to the brain, compress blood vessels, cause snoring, breathing difficulties, and even put extra strain on the heart. One of the most common yet most dangerous sleeping positions is lying on the back. In this position, gravity causes the tongue and soft tissues in the throat to fall backward, partially obstructing the airway, leading to sleep apnea, a dangerous but often overlooked disorder. Many people are unaware that they suffer from sleep apnea, as these breathing interruptions typically last only a few seconds, but can occur hundreds of times each night. This prevents the body from getting enough oxygen, forces the heart to work harder, and increases the risk of high blood pressure, irregular heartbeat, and even sudden cardiac arrest. Consider the case of John, a 75-year-old man. He always slept on his back, and his wife often noticed that he would stop breathing for a few seconds before gasping for air. At first, he thought this was just a normal part of aging. But over time, he began feeling fatigued during the day, waking up with headaches, and struggling to concentrate. When he finally visited a doctor, he discovered that his sleeping position was contributing to sleep apnea, putting strain on his heart and increasing his risk of cardiovascular disease. Not only is sleeping on the back risky, but sleeping on the right side can also cause concerning issues. Studies suggest that this position may put additional pressure on the heart, reduce its efficiency in pumping blood, and contribute to fluid accumulation in the lungs and legs, leading to congestive heart failure over time. For those with a history of heart disease, this risk becomes even greater. Experts recommend that sleeping on the left side is the best option, especially for older adults. This position promotes better blood circulation, reduces pressure on the heart, and improves digestion. For those who suffer from acid reflux or heartburn, sleeping on the left side can also help prevent stomach acid from flowing back into the esophagus, making sleep more comfortable. If you're not used to this position and tend to roll back into old habits while sleeping, try using a body pillow to keep your body more stable. Elevating your head slightly with a supportive pillow can also help keep the airway open and reduce the risk of sleep apnea. Additionally, placing a pillow between your knees can help properly align the spine and reduce pressure on the lower back, particularly beneficial for those who experience joint pain or back discomfort. Even a small adjustment in your sleeping position can significantly reduce health risks, improve blood circulation, make the heart work more efficiently, and allow the body to rest properly. A good night's sleep not only helps you feel more refreshed in the morning, but also positively impacts heart health, memory, and overall quality of life. Start paying closer attention to your sleeping position today, because a small change can make a big difference to your health in the future. And don't forget to keep watching, because the next section will reveal more essential habits for a safer and healthier sleep. Final habit: sleeping in an overly warm room. Sleeping plays a crucial role in maintaining health and restoring energy, especially for those over 70. However, some seemingly small factors can negatively impact sleep quality, and one of the most important is room temperature. Many elderly people have a habit of turning up the heater, using thick blankets, or keeping their bedroom warm all year round, thinking that this helps them sleep more deeply and comfortably. However, the reality is quite the opposite. Sleeping in an overly warm room not only disrupts sleep but can also increase the risk of dehydration, affect cardiovascular health, and cause fatigue the next morning. As we age, the body gradually loses its ability to regulate temperature effectively. Sweat glands function less efficiently, heat dissipation weakens, and body temperature can rise more easily, especially during sleep. When the body overheats, the heart has to work harder to cool you down, placing unnecessary strain on the cardiovascular system. This is why sleeping in a warm environment can increase the risk of heart attacks, strokes, and circulatory issues in the elderly. Have you ever woken up in the middle of the night feeling hot, sweating, or uncomfortable without knowing why? These are signs that your body is struggling to regulate temperature, leading to sleep disturbances and insufficient recovery. Even if you don't fully wake up, mild dehydration during sleep can thicken the blood, increasing the risk of blood clots and serious cardiovascular complications. Take the case of Tom, a 72-year-old retiree who enjoys reading in bed before sleeping. He always keeps his bedroom temperature at 75 DGF, 24 DGC, and sleeps under multiple thick blankets to stay warm. Every night he wakes up feeling hot and sometimes even drenched in sweat. Yet he doesn't understand why he always wakes up feeling tired, sluggish, and lacking alertness in the morning. What Tom didn't realize was that his overly warm sleeping environment was disrupting his body's natural sleep cycle. Instead of entering deep, restorative sleep, his body kept working to regulate temperature, causing him to toss and turn, sleep lightly, and fail to achieve the quality rest he needed. On the other hand, a cooler room helps the body naturally lower its temperature, promoting deep sleep and better energy restoration. Studies show that elderly individuals who sleep in a cooler environment wake up feeling more refreshed, energized, and mentally sharp. So what is the ideal sleep temperature? Experts recommend keeping the bedroom at 60 minutes 67 DEGF, 16 to 19 DC, for optimal sleep. If you feel too cold, consider using breathable cotton blankets instead of thick synthetic ones, as synthetic materials can trap too much heat and raise body temperature during sleep. Additionally, wearing loose, moisture-wicking sleepwear can help maintain a stable body temperature throughout the night. Open a window to improve air circulation. Use a small fan to create a gentle airflow and keep the room cool. Avoid setting the heater too high or wearing overly thick sleepwear. A simple change in room temperature can help you sleep better, reduce the risk of heart disease, and significantly improve overall health. If you often experience insomnia, morning fatigue, or nighttime overheating, it might be time to adjust your sleeping environment. Now that we've explored 4 common bedtime habits that can negatively impact health after age 70, you may have realized that small daily choices can have a major impact on sleep quality and overall well-being. Eating too late at night, drinking too much water before bed, sleeping in the wrong position, keeping the bedroom too warm. All of these factors not only disrupt sleep but can also directly affect the heart, blood pressure, and circulation, increasing the risk of serious nighttime health problems. The risks mentioned are not inevitable. With just a few small adjustments to your nighttime habits, you can dramatically improve your sleep quality, support your body's recovery, and wake up feeling refreshed every morning. A cooler sleeping environment, a better sleeping position, a well-timed meal schedule. Each of these can help lower health risks, support cardiovascular function, and help you feel healthier every day. Do you recognize any of these habits in yourself? Do you frequently wake up during the night and struggle to fall back asleep? Have you ever woken up feeling overheated, sweaty, or uncomfortable? Have you been sleeping on your back for years without realizing the negative impact? Regardless of your answers, the most important thing is awareness. Once you identify the problem, you can make the necessary changes to protect your health. Take a moment to observe and adjust your sleep habits. You may have been maintaining certain unhealthy habits for years without realizing their impact. Now is the perfect time to change. Try implementing one of these small changes tonight and see how it affects your sleep. Have dinner a little earlier to give your digestive system time to rest before bed. Adjust your bedroom temperature to a cooler, more comfortable level. Switch to sleeping on your left side instead of your back to improve circulation and digestion. Even one small adjustment can lead to a big difference over time. Better sleep can help you feel more alert in the morning, reduce health risks, and enhance overall well-being. You might be surprised at how effective a simple habit change can be. What did you learn today? Which habit are you planning to change? How do you think it will improve your sleep and health? We'd love to hear your experiences. Your comments not only inspire us to create more helpful content, but also help others learn and make better choices. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share to spread this information to more people. Your support is our biggest motivation to continue bringing valuable content. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.